Hey you guys, it's Kristen and welcome back to the Gold Project. Today is day 2 of my back to school series. In today's video, I will be sharing with you how I store school memories for my kids. Now, you might notice that I am sitting in a different setup today, and that is because I'm going to be focusing on this box right here, and I needed enough space to share that with you guys. So this box right here is what I'm focusing on. This is a box that some of you might recognize. A couple years ago, I created a system for both of my kids for how I was going to keep up with all of their memories from every school year. So what I did was I went and purchased this Sterilite file organizer from Walmart, and I purchased really cute, colorful hanging file folders and then a different color folder for each one of my kids. So I think Kate's were purple and pink and Derek's were blue and green, I'm thinking. Then in Microsoft Word, I got these Avery labels and I created these cute little labels for each folder. I had it all organized out. I thought it was going to be the best process I have came up with for how to store documents and graded papers and pictures for my kids. Then I started using the system, and it was a complete mess. I would open up the box and all of the papers would just be shoved in there and you couldn't see anything. You couldn't tell what year all the papers were from. Then it got to where Kate not only needed one preschool folder, but 2. So I said, hold up. At this point, we were just in 1st grade. So I thought, okay, I am just in 1st grade in this box and it is not working at all. So I took the box, it was in Kate's closet, I took it out of her closet, and I sat and I thought, I've got to come up with a better system for how to store everything. I wanted her to be able to go to the box, open it up, and if she wanted to see, some things that she did in kindergarten, what did I draw in kindergarten, she could look through it easily and put it back without making a gigantic mess. So I think I have came up with an excellent system to do just that. Before we get into the contents of this box, I want to talk about the front. Now, I wanted to make a way for me to know the difference between Kate's box and Derek's box without having to open up the box. Now, what I did was I took a piece of scrapbook paper, and I actually think this scrapbook paper came from Walmart in a paper pad set I probably purchased, 3 or 4 years ago. And then I took my Cricut. I don't have my Cricut anymore. I sold it because I was not using it. But I did at this moment. So I just used my Cricut to create this vinyl K and attached it to the scrapbook page. And then I just used double-sided tape to attach it to the inside of this box. So now I can tell the difference between Kate and Derek's box just by looking at the front. Now, you might wonder why you don't see Derek's box in this video. Derek is only 3 years old, so I have his box, but it's not set up yet because he's not in school yet. So once he gets into school next year, he will start preschool, then his box will start getting filled just like Kate's. Okay, now we're going to get into the whole reason why you're watching this video, and that is to find out how I have this box organized. So when you open up the box, they would not fit going this way, so I had to fit them the other way. So when you open up the box, this is what you see. Now, you might be wondering what these are. These are vinyl envelopes that you can purchase from the Container Store. Now, they come in, I found, this aqua color, and then they have black. I decided to use the aqua blue for Kate, and then once Derek starts, I will use the black for his. Just in case they get mixed up in a box for some crazy reason, I will know which one goes to which kid's box. So, these cost $2.99 a piece. But right now, you could get a 20% off discount if you were a teacher. So, I think I paid $2.39 for each one of these. And here's the thing. At first, I did not want to pay that much. I thought, is there not a way that I can get something that's cheaper? So I talked to my husband about it. I'm like, well, I really want these vinyl envelopes from the Container Store, but they're like $2.39. Can I get something that's cheaper? But the cheaper alternative is probably not going to be as good. And he said, you just answered your own question. So I just went ahead and purchased them because this is the system that I wanted to use. They are very durable. The zippers work very well. So I'm really excited about this purchase. And in addition to these, I purchased 2 others. So they're in my cabinet over here in my desk waiting for 3rd grade and 4th grade for Kate. So each one of her years has a folder. So this right here is her 2009 to 2012 folder. Now that's basically from her birth until she started school. So what I did, I don't know if you can really see on camera, I guess you can. So what I did was I just took my label maker and I made a little label in the front, and I wanted it to be white. I might go back once I have some white tape and do that, but I was out of the white tape. So this is labeled 2009 to 2012. This says nursery school, 2012 to 2013, pre-K 213 to 214, kindergarten 214 to 215, and last but not least, 1st grade 2015 to 2016. And say hello to Bella. I don't think y'all have seen her in a while. She is being nosy. She might try to jump in this box too. And then I went ahead and created her 2nd grade vinyl envelope. So this won't get filled until the end of the year, but I know it's ready to go. So you might wonder what is in each one of these envelopes. So we will start with the first one. I just kind of show you some things that I have in each one. So when you open up the 2009 to 2012, I have things like these CDs or DVDs. This is actually when I was pregnant with Kate. We went to this 3D place that could show me what Kate really looked like, her facial features and all of that. And they gave us DVDs at the end. So these are actually Kate in the womb. Then my husband, when he coached at Caruthersville, Kate had her picture in here. So right there is Miss Kate when her daddy was the head coach. So we've got that in here for memories. We've got some artwork. And this is the biggest thing for this box. Every one of these envelopes has one of these folders. Now these are just plastic folders that I got from Walmart for 50 cents a piece. I wanted them all to be black, but when I went to get her 1st and 2nd grade folders, they didn't have black, so I had to go with blue. So what I did was I just created a label on the front of this folder that says Before School 2009 to 2012. So inside I have sheet protectors, and then I put all of her memories inside. So this is the shower invitation from when I was pregnant with her. Some ladies gave me a shower. Just her little footprint from the hospital. Her sign, what it looked like outside the hospital. Baby pictures when she went to the hospital when she was a month old. I mean, everything from 2009 to 2012 that we kept is in this folder. So she can come, if she wants to look through this, she can come, pull this out of her vinyl envelope, and flip through it. She's not going to hurt anything. There's no papers that are going to be out of place. Then when she is finished, she can take it and slide it right back in here and zip it up, and it's still organized. So that was the biggest thing. I wanted this box to be kid friendly. I wanted Kate to be able to come and open this box up, to look through anything that she wanted to look through, and be able to put it back without getting everything unorganized. So the other years are the same way. So let's go back to not kindergarten. So let's go back to 1st grade. 1st grade is the one that has the most stuff in it. Okay? So when you open it up, this is the first thing that you see. And this is a little folder that is pretty special. She got one in kindergarten as well. And Kate made this memory folder for me. in class. So it's got her first day of school. It's got some of her open house, some of the field trips she took. This was art day. Some of the things that she wrote are in here. So her sweet teacher kept all of these memories. And then at the end of the year, she sat down with the class and they created this entire folder to give to us. I cannot tell you how special these are. Last year when her kindergarten teacher handed me hers, I really wanted to cry because, you know, a lot of these events we are not there to see. We don't get to see all of her, like her having fun here on 50s Day. We don't get to see that because we are at work. So her teacher took the time to take all of these pictures and to write all of this stuff down for us. So that is pretty special. Then we also have her little first grade folder. And inside of here, what I do normally on a school year is Kate has a folder. Kate and Derek have a folder on our mail station in the office. So I will just go through, and when Kate has papers in her folders, I will take them out and I will put them in there. And then when I have a good amount of time, I will go through them and determine which things I want to keep for her folder and which things I think we can get rid of. So in here we have everything from her introduction letter, this is going to be your teacher, to her grade reports that I didn't want to show you, to her physical fitness award she won. This was something she did at, I think, the end of the year. It was about herself, her letter to Santa, Build-A-Bears that she got, programs. She started this year writing in first grade. So she would come home every day or a couple of days with some kind of little written paragraph with some kind of picture. So I kept all of those and I would date them as she handed them to me, and all of them are in here and dated. I think she started that at about February. And some pictures she's drawn, some of her tests that she took, letters that she wrote, artwork that she did. So this is just some of Kate's big things that she did for the year. So this is basically a kind of summary for everything that she did in first grade. And then in addition to that, we have her school yearbook. And this year she actually did a little composition book. So she just wrote, I think, every day. And at the end of the year, she brought it home, and I thought, you know, she might want to look back in that in 10, 20 years, so that is in here as well. So, you guys, that is how I have every one of these set up. So, every one of these has one of those little folders with sheet protectors in them, and I keep everything from school records to artwork, awards she gets. Anything of special meaning goes inside of these folders. And I actually already have her second grade folder set up. So this is not in here because we have to fill it with all of her memories. This is getting kept in our mail station in the office. So I already have sheet protectors in it and ready to go. Just a few. I need to purchase some more. So as we get grade reports and beginning of the year letters and all of that, I will start filling this up. So I won't have to do like I did this year and have to pull everything and start at one time, because by the end of the year, this thing should be completely filled and ready to go in her second grade envelope.
And that is all for this video. I hope you've enjoyed seeing how I'm currently storing all of the special memories for each school year for my kids. I hope you give this video a thumbs up, and I hope you subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I hope you come back for my next video, which will be over my work bag. I hope y'all have a fantastic week, and until next time, bye you guys.